Last night, the New York Knicks went to Miami to play the Heat. And in this game specifically, I think we're starting to see a lot more versatility and a way different offense. I mean, they're progressing at a quick level. A lot of the times, this Knicks team would run the high pick and roll with obviously Jalen Brunson as their main ball handler, but now they're getting a little bit creative with it, which is making it so much more tough to stop. On this play specifically, we're going to get the ball to Towns at the top of the key, and now instead of having Jalen Brunson be that high pick and roll ball handler, we're now letting Karl-Anthony Towns do it. We're going to get a DHO with a screen afterwards. Now, what we notice here is they're going to be in a drop zone coverage. We're going to get, Josh Hart setting a screen on Cat's defender. Now, what's that going to do? It's going to cause rotation from both the weak side and the strong side. We're going to see Jimmy Butler. He's going to come attack over here, right? Try to stop Jalen Brunson's attacks to the basket, leaving OG Anunoby wide open in the corner. But also, now Cat is going to be able to leak open as well because of that screen. And boom, at this point in time, now we have strong side rotation. Let me actually fix the screen. So boom, now we get this strong side rotation by two defenders. Towns has a really good idea of the court, a great court mapping ability, knowing where his teammates are and knowing where the defense is going to rotate from. Again, you can just tell the dynamic of this basketball team is so good right now. Wide open three from Mikal Bridges. I mean, look at this play. Great screen, right? Getting two guys wide open at the top and the left corner with OG Anunoby, and then the no-look pass. Unbelievable, man. And I'm telling you right now, they're going to start getting more and more creative as they build more chemistry. I'm excited about this Knicks team, and again, I'm a Celtic fan, so that's how you know I'm not a biased Knicks fan. Literally, the most unbiased Celtics fan in the world. But we're going to break down a ton of film in this video, and we're going to deep dive into why this Knicks team is now starting to look really good. I think this is going to be something we see for a long time, man. Let's get right into the video. All right, so on that last play, we noticed that Bam Adebayo off screens was in a drop zone coverage. Now, what's huge about that is we know, one, he's going to switch, but now he has to make a decision. Do we drop in that zone and allow Jalen Brunson to come off and pull up a three? Or do we hedge over and make sure we have to run him off that three-point line, right? But when doing so, they're always going to fight over the screen. So boom, you get a guy fighting over. Cat's going to leak out to the three-point line and kind of just stop. Now, at this point in time, what we want to see is a cut here and maybe OG just sitting in the corner, making life for Jimmy Butler and Nikola Jovic a little bit more tough in terms of what they want to do. Jalen Brunson kicks out to Cat, and again, he was not there in time. He steps up, and then Cat just quick trigger, shoots it. Amazing. These are the things we want to see. Look at him get to the point of attack with Bam Adebayo, kick it over. Want to see this happen a little bit quicker in real time, but that cut by Josh Hart, it means everything, man. I'm telling you right now, if you don't get the cut from Josh Hart, what's going to happen is Jovic is going to rotate over, to Towns, and then Bam's going to drop back into the paint. Either way, this is a great play by Josh Hart and the high pick and roll between Jalen Brunson and Cat. One thing we noticed, every single play, right? Every single play, you're going to get two guys in the corner, for the most part, right? Two guys who are wide open in the corner, you're going to draw some weak side or some strong side rotation. Either way, this team is going to be deadly, man. I'm telling you right now. Here's another interesting play that I kind of like. We're going to get a DHO handoff here. Now, what we're going to see is him curl around some screens. He's going to go around all the way to the perimeter, get to this left elbow or this left corner. We're going to get a screen here, and then McBride's going to screen over here. And this is just a really interesting, creative way to get Karl-Anthony Towns even more involved in this basketball game. Absolutely love it. Again, curls around on multiple different screens, and then we have this sag off type of coverage here by Thomas Bryant. You cannot disrespect Karl-Anthony Towns, man. I'm telling you, especially when he's hitting his shots early in the game, you got to be pressed up. You got to force him into the paint and try to stop him down there, because if you give him an open jumper, he's going to hit these shots 9 times out of 10. But again, I'm very, very excited about the way they're using him in this offense. I feel like this fit over here in New York is going to help him out so much, be just more dynamic within an offense. I mean, great job by Thibodeau, getting these guys involved. Now, before we get any further into the film, guys, we still have a lot to break down, honestly, but do me a big time favor, hit the like button if you want me to continue to post Knicks videos and breakdowns and film reviews throughout the entirety of the season. But more importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And like I said, mainly, right, the goal is to cover the Knicks almost every single game, which means offense, defense, individual player breakdown for pretty much the entirety of the season. As long as you guys like those videos, and so far you guys have been absolutely killing it, so you guys continue to do so, man. Every time they get a nice win or someone plays good, expect the Knicks video probably the next day. With that being said, let's kind of dive right back into the video. All right, so this was another one of my favorite plays just because they make it so difficult to guard the high pick and roll, which, you know, either way with Brunson and Cat, it's so tough to stop, right? Either way, no matter what. But what they do here in New York, right, we saw it earlier, was they use the high pick and roll. We're going to get this screen here at the top of the key from Karl-Anthony Towns, but then they're going to come over with Josh Hart and set another screen on Thomas Bryant, making, or Jaime, I believe his name is Jaime. It puts him in a really tough situation now. Watch this. So boom, set that screen. You get Thomas Bryant hedging over because, quite frankly, he has to. And then you get just a little bit of a screen from that side, and now you get a one-on-one with Jalen Brunson and Jaime. Jalen Brunson does a great job faking like he's going to shoot the shot, throws it up last second, and Towns gets an easy bucket. Again, how do you stop this high pick and roll, especially when they're layering it? And again, what did we say before? You're always going to have two guys in the corner, just depending on if they want to bring some weak side rotation to stop the pick and roll, right? The goal here on this play, if you're in offense, is we run this pick and roll to perfection. We got this 2-on-1. However, if they bring this guy over to help, now you get a corner three, right? So again, either way, whatever you want to do, and I guarantee you, Jovic was taught, hey, you cannot overcommit to that lob or the high pick and roll. Because we do not want them getting open threes, and if you don't want them giving open threes, then we're gonna get open dunks, right? That's what's gonna happen here with this Knicks team. I'm very curious to see how teams, plan to stop this specifically. If you're a defense, you need to rotate at a very, very high level, and there's not a lot of teams that have the personnel to do it. All right, here's another one, boys. Another one that I really like. So we're going to see Jalen Brunson left corner, or not left corner, top left key, and then Karl-Anthony Towns, top of the key. We're going to get this screen. Now, again, they have so many different things that they can run from this. You can send Josh Hart to screen Bam Adebayo. You can, have Towns just roll to the basket. You can have him, leak out opposite way to the three-point line. You can leak out strong side, three-point line, right? There's so many different things that you can do out of this set specifically that, boom, we're going to get the screen. He's going to initiate the point of attack, which basically means that he's going to start to cut to the basket, make everyone else, Bam Adebayo included, out of the side eye, right? Understand, okay, he's cutting to the basket. I need to drop even further down. We get, Terry Rozier put in jail. Basically what that means is he's behind the ball handler and Jalen Brunson. Never want to be in jail, especially when Jalen Brunson is the ball handler here. And then boom, right, drives in. He's going to spin, draw that point of attack on Bam Adebayo. And now we're going to get a fake pass here by Towns. IQ's up there, and then gets a wide open three from it, man. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, my dog's pissed about it too. How do you stop it? How do you stop it? Great play. I mean, again, the IQ here from Towns to initiate that drive and then bounce back last second. Fake pass as well. Let's go, man. Let's go. Now, I am going to end the video there. There's not too much I wanted to show you besides the fact that this offense is becoming extremely dynamic. Any of these guys can have a 40-point night. Whether it be Jalen Brunson, whether it be, Towns, Mikal Bridges, a lot of these guys can really just get going. And when you have a guy like Towns who, man, can hit shots like that, right? Oh, they're going to be tough to beat. Now, obviously, they're not unbeatable. There's ways you can stop them. But as of right now, the Knicks are still at the top of my list of teams that can dethrone the Boston Celtics. They just spread the floor very well and have a lot of guys that they can go to. And defense is really good. Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough team to beat. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Knicks update. Peace.